The clock is ticking. With just 65 days remaining in office, President Joe Biden faces a race against time. His mission to solidify his legacy before Donald Trump returns to the White House. The mood is one of urgency, a final sprint to safeguard achievements and prepare for the unexpected. Biden knows the stakes. He understands that many of his policies are vulnerable. His team is working tirelessly, determined to cement his vision for America. This is a time for bold action, for decisive leadership. Biden is focused on delivering tangible results. He wants Americans to feel the impact of his presidency. He is determined to leave office with a strong economy, a healthier nation, and a more secure world. The challenge is immense, but Biden remains resolute. Biden's focus on manufacturing and infrastructure is unwavering. He sees these investments as crucial for America's long-term prosperity. The CHIPS and Science Act, a signature achievement, is already bearing fruit. Billions of dollars are flowing into semiconductor manufacturing, creating jobs and boosting the economy. A $6.6 billion deal with Taiwan Semiconductor for an Arizona chip-making project is a testament to Biden's vision. This is just the beginning. Across the country, roads, bridges, and airports are being upgraded. The goal is clear: to make America more competitive on the global stage. These investments are not just about concrete and steel, they are about creating opportunities for American workers and families. Health and energy policies are also high on Biden's agenda. These are areas where he made significant strides, but also areas where Trump is likely to reverse course. The Affordable Care Act, expanded and strengthened under Biden, faces an uncertain future. Millions of Americans rely on it for affordable health care. The administration is working to highlight the law's popularity, hoping to dissuade Republicans from dismantling it. On the energy front, Biden's push for clean energy faces stiff opposition. Trump has vowed to unleash American fossil fuel production. The administration is scrambling to finalize regulations that would be difficult to undo. The goal is to lock in progress on climate change, even if it's just a first step. With a Democrat-controlled Senate, Biden has a narrow window to confirm as many judges as possible. This is a crucial battleground. Federal judges serve for life. Their rulings have a profound impact on American life. Biden's nominees are diverse and highly qualified. They reflect his commitment to a fair and impartial judiciary. Meanwhile, the war in Ukraine continues to rage. Biden has authorized a final $6 billion aid package, a last-ditch effort to bolster Ukraine's defenses. He is also preparing a new round of sanctions against Russia, potentially targeting its energy industry. These are desperate measures, but Biden believes they are necessary to deter further Russian aggression. He is also working to rally international support for Ukraine, knowing that Trump may not share his resolve. Section 5. Transition and turmoil. Despite the looming shadow of Trump, Biden is committed to a smooth transition of power. He remembers the chaos of 2020 when Trump refused to accept defeat. Biden will not repeat those mistakes. He understands that the peaceful transfer of power is a cornerstone of American democracy. But within the White House, there's a sense of resignation. Aides acknowledge that much of their work could be undone. The bottom line is, there just isn't anything Biden can do today that isn't reversible in 10 weeks, says Ivo Dalder, a foreign policy expert. Yet, there's also a renewed sense of purpose. The final days of an administration are a time for reflection, for cementing legacies. Biden is determined to leave his mark on the presidency, even if it's overshadowed by what comes next. The specter of a Trump presidency hangs heavy over the White House. There is widespread expectation that Trump will attempt to dismantle much of Biden's agenda. His policies, both foreign and domestic, are likely to be dramatically different. On Ukraine, there are fears that Trump will cut off aid and embrace Putin. On trade, he may reignite trade wars that damaged the global economy. Domestically, Trump has signaled his intention to roll back environmental regulations and overturn key aspects of the Affordable Care Act. The uncertainty is unsettling. Businesses are hesitant to invest. Allies are questioning America's reliability. The world is watching, waiting to see what a Trump presidency will bring. Experts and former officials are voicing their concerns about the potential for reversals under a Trump administration. I fully expect that a Trump administration will try to reverse a lot of the regulatory changes that Biden put in place, says Tobin Marcus, a former Biden aide. But that stuff doesn't turn on a dime. Others worry about the impact on America's global standing. The damage to America's reputation will be significant, says a former ambassador who spoke on condition of anonymity. Our allies will be wary, our adversaries emboldened. There is a sense that the stakes couldn't be higher. The world is a dangerous place, and America's leadership is needed now more than ever. Despite the challenges, Biden's team is determined to highlight his accomplishments. They are planning a series of speeches and events to showcase his record. They want to remind Americans of the progress made under his leadership. The economy is strong. Unemployment is low. America is respected on the world stage, but it's unclear whether these efforts will resonate with a public weary of partisan bickering. The political landscape is deeply divided. Trust in institutions is eroded. Biden's legacy, like that of all presidents, will ultimately be judged by history. But one thing is certain, the next 4 years will be a consequential chapter in the American story. As Biden prepares to leave office, America finds itself at a crossroads. The country is deeply polarized, divided by ideology, culture, and politics. The challenges are immense. The threats are real. The future is uncertain. But amidst the uncertainty, there is also hope. Hope that Americans can find common ground. Hope that the country can heal its divisions. Hope that the promise of America will endure. The journey ahead will be difficult, but the destination is worth fighting for.